little thoughts that become big thoughts, because again, thoughts that we keep thinking are becoming our beliefs. It become our energetic imprint. It's become part of our nervous system, right? So if we can start thinking differently, if we can start perceiving things differently, if we can kind of neutralize the electromagnetic emotional charge that we have to certain things, that is the key to longevity.
Welcome to the Effortlessly Abundant Life podcast. I'm Natalia, a certified hypnotherapist and a mindset shifter. Not too long ago, I was a broke, burned out, multi-passionate, single woman to now making six figures effortlessly, marrying the love of my life and attracting what I want by using my unique bridge method. I'm here to help you achieve the results you want in any area of your life by owning your true unique self with less doing, less stress, and definitely less effort. Now let's jump to today's episode in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my gorgeous souls, and welcome to another episode of Effortlessly Abundant Life. I hope you had an incredible weekend. This weekend was all about nourishment, and I was thinking to myself, how cool would that be to share with you what I do to regulate my nervous system? Because I know that all of us are getting dysregulated daily. And it's so important to have some sort of routine, some sort of schedule to put you in check, to help you regulate your nervous system on a daily basis so you don't spiral into this deep anxiety swings and moods and emotional bursts that sometimes take you so deep that it's hard to get out of it. So I'm going to share with you what I do on a monthly basis, on a daily basis, and sometimes on multiple times a day basis, because let's be honest, we are being bombarded with either news or just in private life. We have some things coming up. We have constant noise, constant distractions left and right coming at us. And it's our job. It's not about avoiding it, right? It's not just going into the woods. As I always say, we can't escape the matrix by just completely unplugging from the city life and live somewhere in the woods, or up in the mountains, and just be completely disconnected from society. That is not true escaping, right? It's about creating within us ways to cope with the stress, coping with the challenges that are ahead of us. Instead of running away from them, we want to actually move through them. And it's not that we want to reduce the noise, we want to reduce the challenges or the anxiety. We actually want to increase our capacity and our strength, and also to have the right tools in our pocket to be able to deal with them and expend our strength, our emotional, our physical, our mental, our spiritual strength to deal with it all. So I want to share with you what I do and inspire you. Again, it's not something that I'm, as a doctor, tell you, this is your prescription of what you need to do. It's to inspire you what feels good to you to try, and or really trust that maybe other things that calm your nervous system, make you feel centered and grounded, are something that you should hone more into and do more of. Because, as I said, it's our job to regulate ourselves and make sure that we're not spiraling on the other side of the spectrum of our emotional scale. All right. So this weekend, I actually did two things that I do monthly, and it's a massage that I am in love with, especially foot massage. I don't know what it is. I just love foot massage. So I always say like 30 minutes back, shoulders, and 30 minutes just touch my feet for 30 minutes and I'm fine. And again, it's just like my personal preference, but I find that touch and just physical, that just rubbing into these like tough spots, my lower back, my shoulders, what I accumulate more tension than other places. It's just such a game change. And doing it regularly on a monthly basis is amazing. All right. So that is that. And on a monthly basis, I have my acupuncture membership through Within. I live in New York City in Manhattan, and there's multiple locations. And I absolutely love them because it's just clean. It's amazing. I have my girl Maggie. She's amazing, and I love her so much. And we talk what it is that I need, where I am, and in my cycle, what I'm looking for, what I'm looking to do. But I just find that acupuncture, it feels so good after. And of course, adding cupping or every time they have other things you can add to your session that I always kind of try and add new things. But I found lately, and what I like to do, because you need to sit there for at least like 30 minutes and I get bored. If you like me and you like to move around and do things, and it's like, okay, after 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? How we're just gonna sit here for another 15 minutes. So what I found that works really, really well for me, and again, it's something to inspire you and kind of ties into my number three, is my app Cloud9. Feel on Cloud9. Like why I'm even saying it. I just don't know the combination of subconscious rewiring. And every month I put an intention whenever I go to this just session where I don't have any distractions. I don't have my husband, my son, or just like phone calls or any, it's really truly my time. I just take my app and intuitively, whatever I feel I need to, either clear if it's a limited belief or strengthen a belief or just relaxing. Whatever I feel like my body needs, I'm listening to it and intuitively choose a track that I want to listen to while I have my needles on me. And it's just, I don't know what it is. The combination is just wow. So I highly recommend to try them both. Um, it's just something about the physical element of aligning your chi, and the subconscious rewiring just hits deeper and better. So love that. And I did that today. So highly recommend. And my number three, as I said, it is meditation. Now, some of you probably tried meditation and it's either irritated you even more because you couldn't quiet your mind, you couldn't quiet your thoughts, you felt like you just like itching to get out of the chair or whatever you're meditating on and just find yourself more dysregulated than before. And the reason is, because we are so dysregulated, okay? This transition between move, 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 go, 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 hustle, 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 to just sit there and do nothing is such a big gap that is why I created Bridge Method, because it's bridging between the conscious and the subconscious, and also between all the different modalities such as breath work and specific patterns to breath work that scientifically really help your body somatically, nervous system wise, to calm down, to get you to the theta state that we want to access our subconscious. Okay. So breath work, subconscious rewiring, and not using just, meditation is nice, but meditation meant to make you feel good. I just, I'm a person that I need some kind of goal or some kind of aim for everything that I do, right? As a mom and, entrepreneur, and we all are busy and we want to make sure that our time is well spent. And what I found, like when I actually have something to focus on and I feel that is truly helping me, it is just, I feel there is a direction. I feel like, okay, we are now clearing a limited belief. Okay, we are now, or even if we're just focusing on relaxing, there's something about that more specific targeted meditation, guided meditation that I found that is more um it's more than helpful than just a regular meditation, and also energy work, because the combination of all those three things, that's the bridge method, that's what Feel on Cloud Nine is all about. That is the app that gives you all those three things in one sitting. So I highly recommend do it daily. And for those people who have a hard time meditating, that is perfect for you. You can do it morning or before going to bed or both, right? That is the whole point. That is meant for you to have it in your back pocket so you can always use it whenever you feel dysregulated, or to keep it for you as your anchors, what I always call our anchors, to make sure that we always have daily anchors to, again, regulate ourselves. Another thing that I do weekly is breath work. And I do my breakthrough breath work session, which usually takes 30 minutes or 45 minutes, just depends. I highly recommend do it weekly because, again, there is so much build up, and think about yourself as your house, as your apartment, wherever you live. And if you don't clean for a full week, you're going to notice it. You're going to notice the dust. You're going to notice the little things that are everywhere. You're going to notice the mess. You're going to notice the little stains. It just accumulates just by being, right? Same thing with your mind. Same thing with your nervous system. Your system needs to be regularly checked out and be cleansed. So breath work is such a powerful, powerful, powerful method to clean you, allow oxygen to literally wash through your system physically and truly, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, to cleanse you, to give you the clarity that you need, the true relief that you're seeking. And for a lot of people, it's also the expression of what it is that just feels like heavy on their hearts, and just be able to let it go, express it, to let it move through you, and let new energy to come through you as well. Right. So doing that, and again, you also have that in the Cloud9 app where you can do it weekly. I can't even tell you how many of my incredible clients do this, and it's just like the aha moments that come after. They're like, oh my God, I needed it so much. Oh my God, I cried. Oh my God, this was exactly what I needed. It's just, it's just truly something that I don't miss. And I do it weekly. Even when I was pregnant, when I was quote unquote not supposed to do breath work, I did it. You just have to do it in your pace. And again, listening to your body and trusting your body that it knows what's best for you, and just listen to your own pace and what feels good to you and your current situation and um, moment. Another thing that I do on a monthly basis that I just started after my retreat at Dr. Sharina in Orlando, Florida, I decided to implement spinal network. And this is something that is a whole entire world of its own. If you didn't listen to my last episode where I talked about it, go ahead and listen to that. But this is just an incredible way to move the energy through your spine through energy work. And I'm starting to do this right now on a monthly basis. And again, it's an incredible way to regulate your nervous system, to express what's trapped in your system. And it's really interesting for those people who are having a hard time with, let's say, just, the traditional therapy, or they just don't like, let's say, even spiritual work or any of that, right? Which a lot of men probably who listens to it can kind of attest to that. This is an incredible way, because trauma or anxiety or any feeling that is weighting you down, right? that is quote unquote blocking you, that makes your nervous system to be dysregulated and have all your decisions, all your choices, your behaviors, everything is being driven from this dysregulated state, can be released through this work. Okay. So even if you're not into breath work, you're not into meditation, you're not into none of that, just try to go through that route. It's physical, it's a chiropractor doing this kind of work. It's very specific work. It's not just, cracking bones. That's much more than that. But I highly recommend for those skeptical people or for those people who just want to try something different, just try that. Okay. So definitely check in your area who you have the knowledge and the experience to do this kind of work. Again, try it. You have nothing to lose. And let me know how that worked for you. So, one thing that I do on a daily basis is using essential oils. We tend to forget how potent and how powerful essential oils are. And it's something that we can every time, like let's say you start your day or before your meditation or after your meditation or during the day, just pull a lavender scent. um, you can combine with eucalyptus, you can combine with chamomile, you combine with different relaxing essential oils and just have that blend with you. There's so many stores you can buy it from. You can go to Amazon, you can go to Whole Foods, you can go to um, any type of obviously certified organic if possible. That would be even better of essential oils and just trust again, trust your body, trust yourself that you know what makes you feel good and use it daily. Whenever you feel like you being overwhelmed, just breathing deeply for 3 inhales with essential oils can absolutely regulate your nervous system right away. And just that impact of like, okay, I'm breathing in, I'm focusing on a scent. I'm not focusing on the problem, not focusing on the stress or the anxiety, on the worry, whatever it is that makes you feel dysregulated. You are now focusing on the now because on the now you're breathing and the essential oil right away tricks your brain into thinking it's safe because if you are now, your brain doesn't know the difference between you running away from a lion, right? Or you right now sitting in a beach, right? For your brain, it just knows that there is some kind of a danger, right? Even if I said right now you're in the beach, you have absolutely no danger. But in your brain, because it was rewired in a way that read a certain situation that is close or triggers that response for you right away, it says, okay, danger, danger, danger. But if you right now smelling, enjoying, and just like breathing in deeply and slowly essential oil, it tricks right away your brain saying, okay, if I am running away from my line, I would not breathe in and deeply essential oil. It's like thinking about like breathing in or taking a flower and just, enjoying the scent, right? It's just not possible. So your body right away being tricked to know, okay, I'm safe. I'm not, I'm not being chased by a lion right now. I can calm down. So that is something that I highly recommend implement daily, as well as movement. As we said, the the say like anxiety, the trauma, the anything that makes you feel dysregulated lives in your body, right? It could be your chest, it could be your stomach, it could be multiple areas, but it's something that is in the body. All right. We tend to forget we can't regulate our nervous system through thinking. It just doesn't work this way. If I'm going to tell myself when I'm feeling triggered, I feel like literally like I feel something like there's a danger right in front of me, right? Even if it's not true, but this is my perception of the situation. I'm just going to tell myself, you're safe, you're okay. No, I'm not. The body needs to move. The body needs to regulate itself to let this emotion to be in motion and leave your body first. So it could be just you jumping up and down. It could be you shaking your hands, shaking your body, your legs, your head, just letting it out. Or if you can on a daily basis, just moving your body, stretches are so important. It's just amazing what happens when you start stretching your body. It just feels so much more centering and grounding. So I highly recommend to do movement if it's Pilates. You know, I'm a fan of Melissa Wood Health. I love her app. I use it daily. It could be 7 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, whatever you have time for. But make sure either you dance, you put your favorite music in your dance, it could be 3 minutes, or you do more of that stretch, slower movement, yoga, Pilates type of movement that allows your body to feel into expressing whatever it is that you need to express and also elongate and make you feel more centered throughout the day. So, movement is highly, 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 highly important. Last but not least, unless I'm going to come up with something new, let's see. But I feel we tend to forget how nature is the best therapist. Okay. Even myself, I live in New York City, I live in Manhattan, right? You would think it's a concrete jungle, right? But I make a point. I think by having a kid and a dog, it just makes you go on a walk daily, right? It's just what it is. And I do it twice, right? I go with my son, with my dog, and also at night I go either with my son or my dog, just depends on the day, whatever is happening. But doing it daily, where you go see trees, where you intentionally look at the stars, look at the sun, just sun gaze, or just look at the stars at night, look at the moon and just walk on grass and ground yourself. I can't even tell you the simple thing that just taking your shoes off and standing on grass is just something about that is absolutely changing changing absolutely everything. We forget that we are electromagnetic beings and we need to be charged and we need to release whatever it is that is not serving us and we are a part of earth and we need to be connected to it, and because we wear plastic all the time and shoes that are not truly um, allowing electricity to move through our body, taking our shoes off now that the weather is nice, go out there and daily ground yourself. Take your shoes off, even if it's for like 1 minute, I don't care. Just take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, even if it's not on on grass, if you don't have grass, could be even on stone. It still works as well. Okay. But being in nature, looking at trees, looking at flowers, looking at the stars, looking at the sky, looking at the beautiful sun, and just being in nature as much as you can. Instead of you sitting in an office, maybe you can take your call outside and just walk. You don't understand how many times when I do my coaching sessions, especially when it's nice outside, I do it outside. I go to Central Park and I sit and I ground myself. And not only the sessions are more potent and there's more vitality and there's more energy moving through it, because if I am this beautiful grounded energy, the person who's receiving therapy or my guidance is also receiving this kind of energy. So be creative, move, go outside. Don't be sitting inside all day long. It just puts you in a completely different mood when you go outside and not only observe people's energy and it's just like brings everything to life. It's also so important for your body because you are a complicated plant, right? That's who we are. All right. Last but not least, I'm a Pisces, and I don't know about you guys, but water truly relaxes me. If you're a water sign, this is for you. You need to do some kind of bath or shower, I would say daily. Okay. I think something about doing a bath, having this type of ritual for yourself where you put your Epsom salt, you put your favorite essential oils, you light your beautiful candle, you put your favorite music, you pour some bubbles, whatever it is that makes it so luxurious. It just, the concept of you just being in water, and water, as you know, observe any type of energy that you put into. So by you setting the intention to release any tension or anything that weighs you down right into the water is going to take it from you, literally, and wash it away. I can't even tell you how, now that I don't have my bath, I only have a shower because we're in a rental until our apartment is going to be ready, hopefully soon. It's such, I feel the difference. I really do. I'm not a shower girl. Obviously, I do it because sometimes you're just going to take a shower. You don't have time to do a whole bath, but weekly, absolutely take the time and make a bath and listen to a Cloud9 app meditation track because, as I said, something about the combination between a bath, water, or acupuncture with subconscious rewiring is just truly, I don't know, it takes it to the next level. Also, now that it's nice, go to the beach. Guys, the beach is always been as I said, nature is my best therapist. Beach is just like the next level. Go to the beach, even if it's not as hot, maybe wherever you are, but make a point, go once a month. Just go to the beach. The beach is going to clear your aura, it's going to clear your energy. And you setting the intention to release anything that is waving you down and let the wind, let the waves, just the sound to soothe you, to heal you, to release you from whatever is weighting you down. Other things that I didn't mention, but that you can absolutely add as well, is creative expression, just drawing, art of some sort, or journaling, dancing, writing, any type of expression that feels good. Please do that. Please do that. Don't forget, we never stop being children. We never stop truly expressing yourself through art. So, whatever it is that you feel drawn to, go ahead and do that. All right. Use that. Also, teas are so incredible. And before going to sleep, I make a point to make myself my chamomile tea or my Trader Joe. I forgot the blend. It's, again, it's a soothing, non-caffeine tea that I use every night to just, again, signal my body it's time to relax and just enjoy tea and read a book or listen to a book. Just something, again, it doesn't have to be anything grand, right? It doesn't have to be anything big, but just doing these little things that could be even 5 minutes are truly so soothing. And not only are you going to sleep better, but again, you're setting yourself up and you have your own back while having these rituals on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis to keep you on track. And the most important thing that I want to add that I do every single day, all day long, is what I recall the mind shifting, right? It's how we shift every single situation before, again, going into the scale where it's something that is spiraling and we feel like it's a black hole that just sucks us down, that everything is doom and gloom and everything is terrible and oh my God, is every single moment is refining every situation where I can ask myself, what is the good thing about this situation? Why I'm grateful for this situation with this person, what I'm here to learn about this, right? Not letting anything to get me to the point where I'm completely dysregulated and give my power away, and truly always be in this place where, okay, how can I learn from this? What is the good thing about the situation? How can I reframe this current situation? And these, again, it's a muscle. It's something that you develop, from somebody who was always thinking about worst case scenario, always thinking like, oh my God, and try to, win arguments in my head and, you know, planning worst case scenario. It's a constant fear and worry and trying to avoid situations that are not even happening, right? Like you live in a false world. And that completely shifting your perception from not feeling safe in just existing in the world by actually feeling safe in every single moment. It is something that is not happening overnight. And as I said, you can't regulate yourself through thinking, but these micro moments where you are in your daily life, again, shifting these little thoughts that become big thoughts, because again, thoughts that we keep thinking are becoming our beliefs, it become our energetic imprint, it's become part of our nervous system, right? So if we can start thinking differently, if we can start perceiving things differently, if we can kind of neutralize the electromagnetic emotional charge that we have to certain things, that is the key to longevity. And again, it's the combination between the physical, between the mental, which is the thought process, between the energetics. It's all combined together. And before you know it, you're going to start feeling some kind of a peace, that deep peace that is not dependent on anything external. And those little rituals and these little micro moments and these all these things you do is gonna start piling up and is going to accumulate into this version of you that can be able to hold more. Because the whole point of what we're doing with nervous system regulation, it's not just feeling calm, it's to feel safe. It's to feel safe to have more, to be more, to love more, to receive more. And that is what we want to do in nervous system regulation. It's not just like avoid pain or avoid danger and just to feel safe. It's for us to be able to stretch ourselves and our vessel to receive more abundance. Because if right now I don't feel safe with the money that I have, or the money that I receive, or the money that I quote unquote spend or invest, I'm not going to be able to hold more money. If I'm not feeling comfortable receiving love right now, I'm not going to feel comfortable receiving more love. Do you see how it works? So we really want to start stretching our vessel, feeling more and more safe into receiving, into having, into being more and more and more and more. And as I said, this beautiful muscle is going to stretch more and more and more. You're going to see how suddenly you are attracting more, you're having more, you're receiving more. And it's all through this beautiful, grounded, peaceful energy that is not attracting drama, is not attracting craziness, right? It's having it all, but it's still you feel the calm underneath it. And that is truly the goal, in my opinion. So let me know if you liked one of these suggestions, which one you're going to try. Let me know. DM me at Effortlessly Abundant Life on Instagram. And if you like this episode, go ahead and rate it on your favorite platform and send to me or post it on your stories and tag me at Effortlessly Abundant Life, and you'll receive a free Effortlessly Abundant Life hypnosis to attract more abundance. And with that, my loves, have an amazing week. Enjoy the weather. As I said, start implementing one thing at a time and listen to what feels good to you. Not one size fits all. Don't think like, oh, if I don't do this, I'm not going to have my nervous system regulated. No, trust yourself. And as I said, try one thing. And if it doesn't feel right, move to the next one until it's going to click and you're going to feel it. So With that, my loves, sending you so much love, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye.